G'day peoples, it's just crusty Captain Cam again, just keeping you all in the loop that as we have had just over half a metre of rain so far for the month, and we still have a couple of days to go, and the forecast is looking like we may get a little bit more. It'll be very, very interesting to see whether the Burnett River goes into flood. It's got a flow in it at the moment, as I'll show you just in a few minutes what the actual river is doing. A lot of topsoil is changing hands in this river, a hell of a lot of topsoil. The days that the real estate agents really hate when land is changing hands and they're not getting any commission out of it. So just a heads up that I may have to move our pride and joy, our lovely Anacam, to a safer location if we do get a flood during the wet season. Just to give you an idea, as we come up, go out through the cockpit, the river is running pretty brown at the moment. As I said, there's a lot of topsoil, a lot of silt getting washed down the river. And over there, alongside us, is another Bavaria. Just over there. And behind the Bavaria is the Bundy Bell. I'll zoom out there. There's the Bavaria. Almost the same as this beast I'm on right now. And somewhere out there, if I can line up on them, is the Bundy Bell. An old ferry being used as a tourist boat, and they get heaps of business, these guys. They chuff up and down. It sails really well. Goes into the wind at 7 knots, goes with the wind at 7 knots, goes on a beam reach at 7 knots. What a machine. Good old Bundy Bell. I'm not sure whether you're about to hear this above the wind noise. We're just coming up here to check our snubber. Our snubber runs from the midship cleat right up over the spare roller and down onto the anchor chain via a chain hook, and it's doing really well. Takes all the shock, all the load out off the chain and off the windlass. Everything else up here is looking pretty damn good. Looks like we're looking for a quick getaway. You can see this foam line. I'm not sure whether you can see it on this camera or not, but there's a foam line here which indicates we do have a bit of fresh water coming down from the Paradise Dam, through all of the barrages, through the town of Bundaberg, or the city of Bundaberg, and out to sea. A waste of good resource, but anyway, all the aquatic life, the prawns, the fish, everything that relies on a good flush, it keeps everything happy. We're sitting out here in the river. You might see a fair bit more of me on Anacam in the coming week or weeks. We love our super clear clears. The polycarbonate is really good stuff. Well, look at this. We've got another boat coming up into the mooring field. Whoop, keep the camera up, keep it online. Sorry about the shake, people, but I'm doing this freestyle. No tripods, I should say, have been harmed in the production of this video. Just out behind that other Bav, the other Bavaria, is another yacht heading up this way. There is one real advantage of having predominantly fresh water going across the hull, that it has a good chance of killing any growth that we have stuck to us from underneath. Just having a look around, there's a few more showers on the way. There's lots happening in this part of the world weather-wise. So we've got to keep a close eye on it. So if we have to move, we're ready to go. Anacam's all stocked up with fuel, food and water. So we're right to rock and roll, as I said, at very short notice, to head to a safe location for a few weeks, a few months, however long it takes. You could say that we have a plan in place. A plan to not to have one. We'll just roll with it as it comes. That is our plan. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. And if you get to see this video, you know I made it back to shore and did the upload. As there is a bit of current out here. Not too bad. Seen worse, been anchored in worse. It's just in tidal flows in some of the rivers down the east coast of New South Wales. But that's how it is. As I keep telling you, I will see you all when I am looking at you. Cheers.